Alright, so still doing health. The video just kept cutting out. So I'm going to go to Proverbs 3, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, "My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee." You see? And remember, we're going in on health. And health is having a right mindset, having this truth. And it's the spirit too, because I was having a conversation with my mom yesterday, and I was kind of, a little bit ministering to her, and she was like, "Oh, I remember," and she just brought it out of nowhere. She was, "I remember when you were younger," and not in younger, just mean younger, like even 10 years ago. I was like one of those people who I'd catch a badass cold, the flu, and it was like demons on me, right? Like, because every year, up until really, I acknowledged it, was really until I was in this knowledge and this truth, I would get sick, 4 or 5 times a year, and when I would get sick, it would hit me hard, It was just something it would always happen to me, out of everyone in my family. I remember I was always the first one sick, and I always got it the most severe. And she's the one who brought it up, because I was ministering to her. Everything's spiritual, everything's of the Lord. So the Lord put it in her spirit to tell me, "Well, I remember you used to get really sick all the time." And she goes, and I was like, "Oh, you know what?" And it's kind of I said, "It's no coincidence that ever since I've been part of this ministry, ever since I've been diligent and pushing this word, and blowing the trumpet, that this is, I don't get sick like that anymore." Kahalo Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I literally, I may get sick once a year now, So this truth, this knowledge, it brings us sound mind, body, and soul, man. Verse 2, "For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart." Meaning, keep these laws, around you. Put them write them down. You know what I'm saying? Write them down if you can't remember them. Record them, listen to the videos. That's what binding them on your neck and writing them upon the table of thine heart. "So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of the Most High and man." And remember, when we looked into that word health, one of the words similar was favor. "Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel and marrow and to thy bones." You see? So this truth, brothers, it brings us forth to be healthy. Spiritually, mindset is right. Mindset is healthy. You got a healthy mindset. You got a healthy body. You don't have a disease. Which again, that word disease, it means the body's not at ease. Right? So this is the true health, and this will heal you, make you whole, make you complete, make you perfect. So why wouldn't you want to be, striving every day and, making your calling and election sure by doing the lessons, doing the readings, doing the camps, feeding the flock, You're not only, making your calling and election sure, you're making yourself healthy, you're making yourself whole, you're perfecting yourself through the knowledge. All right? And if you're one of the elect, you're going to get salvation. You're going to be rescued from nuclear fire. So why in the hell would you want to be running around like a heathen every day in Babylon when you're an Israelite and you have this opportunity to repent right now? All right? So let's go back to health right here. And I'll read a couple more of these. It says, we'll go to Proverbs 4:22. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. You see? And let's see. I'm going to Proverbs. Yeah, so when you read that in Proverbs 4, it says, My son, attend to my words. Incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. You see? So that's what this truth is, man. It's in the sayings of Yahweh Bashem Yeshai. Hey, it brings us health. You know, we got to incline our ears to his sayings and keep it in the midst of our heart, our mind. Keep it in your midst of thine heart. And this is for all, I'll read this again. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. You see? So this truth, man, it makes us healthy. It restores us. It perfects us. Okay? I'll read Proverbs 12 and 18. There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. Right? And you know, you false prophets out there teaching this word unsoundly, you know, incorrectly. You're piercing like a sword. You're enlarging hell. You're bringing our people to the grave. You know, you pagan Christians, you fucking pagan Catholics, you fucking anything outside of the knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai is a piercing of a sword, and you're just putting our people to death by teaching them in unsound doctrine. You're not bringing health to those people who are in that, following that bullshit. You see? It's Proverbs 16 and 24. Pleasant words are as an honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and health to the bones. So, what are the pleasant words? The sound doctrine. You know, if we're over here telling you that, you don't have to repent, or every single heritage and nation can receive salvation. You know, we're teaching you the wrong names. We're telling you it's God and Jesus. Well, those are not pleasant words. Those are falsehoods. Those are lies. So we got to keep our doctrine sound, and that's going to make our people sound. It's going to seal the elect eventually. And that's when all hell is going to break loose. Once the elect is sealed, according to Revelation, the 7th chapter, you read that there. Once our people are made healthy again and come into this knowledge and this truth, the ones who are meant to be, the ones who are written in the book, right? The ones who are preordained, pre-selected, the elect. Once the elect is sealed, guess what? And once the elect is healthy, and I'm talking about healthy, sound mind, body, and spirit, and also, you know, the only way they can be healthy in sound mind, body, and spirit is being taught by the servants, the prophets, who are preaching the sound doctrine. You see? So I'm going to read Isaiah 58 and 8 and go first full circle, because that's the verse I started at, and then I'm going to close out. It says, Isaiah 58 and 8. Then shall thy light, remember, once we come back in this knowledge, come back in this truth, repent, teach our people their transgressions. I'll read it now. Isaiah 58 and 8. Then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee, and the glory of Yahweh shall be thy reward. See? And it says reward, because why? Because we had this knowledge and had this truth in our past life. Because reincarnation's in the Bible. But that's another topic for another day. But I'm going to go ahead and close out. I hope this lesson was edifying, and Salakia that it was 3 different videos. The thing kept cutting out. I had to restart. But, hope you were edified. But I want to give all the praise, all the glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Kudash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.